Morning, John. Gonna try and give you the best explanation I can of this so you have all the information for the other dealer. You had 3 points of failure. One being the clutch, the second being the lower gear where it's worn inside from where the clutch rides, and the third is on the shaft where the shoulder sits, the galling that's in there, which is right here, and also the chip that is in that because of this as well. The reason why we can't replace these items is this is a prototype gear and shaft. The shaft is much larger than the new, and the gear has a larger diameter opening for the shaft so that it can ride on this shoulder. The new production style that they're using is a much smaller shaft. It does not have a shoulder to ride on, and the diameter of the openings for the shaft are smaller. Will the production gears fit on the smaller shaft? Yes. But the problem is that the smaller shaft does not fit into the housing in the gear case itself. It just spins. It's not wide enough to catch on the teeth. The new gears, which are the production type gears, do not fit on the prototype shaft because of the diameter of the hole being smaller. So I can't reuse the old shaft, and I can't use the new gears and new shaft in the current gear case because of the setup of the gear case. That's why we're having difficulty getting everything replaced. And taking the new production shaft, sorry about the walking, and putting that into the gear housing, she does drop in, as you can see, but she just spins because it's smaller in diameter. Where with the old prototype shaft, she drops in and she's nice and tight. She locks in, doesn't spin. So it doesn't, the new shaft is much smaller. So unless the whole gear case is replaced, because you're going to have to replace all the lower stuff to match up to the new production size shaft, I can't match up the original prototype setup with the new production type setup. They don't fit. They don't conjoin together properly. It just doesn't work. The old shaft is set up as a 1.5 to 1 ratio for the gears. I'm sorry, 1.36 to 1 for the gears, for your gear ratio. And it should have been a 1.50. And when we look up with Mercury, that's what it's registered as, is a 1.50. That's why we picked this gear set. However, in speaking with Mercury, they don't have a 1.36 gear set in the prototype size shaft and diameter of the gear. So we still can't use the other different gear set to make this work. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this helped. I will talk to you shortly.